Sino magtatanong?
Sige, sir, hingan ko lang po ng reaction yung inlag ng COA na 7.4 billion worth of medicines, drugs, and other inventory sa DOH na malapit na daw mag-expire and the others are expired. Opo, sir.
Every year naman meron tayong mga expiring drugs na nauubos yung shelf life. And malaki dito, sometimes yung COVID-19 kasi marami tayong COVID-19 na binili at na-donate. So hindi lahat naman nun ay na-procure na and many of them were donated by COVAX. So rest assured we will look into this, make sure that in the future walang masasayang na mga medicines out of expiry. Pero normal yan, ano? A certain percentage of your supplies will also end up talaga more than the shelf life.
Pero yung ano sir, yung paano natin may iwasan ito in the future even though it's normal?
It's very difficult because you see, for example, vaccines. Vaccines have short shelf life. That means if you don't use them dun sa time na dapat ma-shelf life, expired na talaga siya. So hindi lang to sa atin nangyayari, even other countries. So dapat marangan talaga, you will order eksakto yung kailangan mo. Number 2, maganda yung implementation program mo na mag-deliver mo yung goods and services or yung vaccines and medicines to the people that need them. Or kung minsan, sobra talaga yung binili. And we want to buy sobra. We always buy sobra, even with our national immunization program. Bumibili talaga kami ng sobra. Because I'd rather have sobra than kulang. Kasi ibig sabihin nun, wala ka mabibigyan ng bakuna. Kung sobra ka, dapat matuwa ka doon kasi ibig sabihin nun, may reserve ka.
Pero this amount, sir, kumpara sa mga nakaraan, is this relatively smaller or talagang umaabot talaga siya ng billions worth?
Hindi ko ma-compute kasi iba yung COVID-19. And I don't know how big is COVID there. Kung computation na yan or the other vaccines or the other medicines. Malaki na kasi ang budget ng Department of Health. So, yung mga COA AOMs namin, billions din. Kasi hundreds of billions din ang budget namin. So, normal yun. Tandaan nyo na malaki na ang budget ng Department of Health. Pangatlo na kami sa pinakamalaki ang budget. Education and dapat BDP, WH lang ang mas mataas sa amin.
Sir, reaction lang po dun sa sinasabi kasi yung sa PhilHealth, yung maraming hindi nababayaran ng mga hospitals. So, yung maraming mahihirap, hindi na tinatanggap sa mga hospitals. Any reaction po?
Correct, tama. Yun ang effect, no? Pag ang PhilHealth reimbursement ng members' benefits ay na-delay ng more than 60 days, kino-consider na naming delayed payment yan. So yan yung naitanong during the budget deliberations. And nag-promise sila, within 90 days, babayaran yata nila yung about 13 billion. And kahapon nagkaroon ng meeting tungkol dito, yung mga official ng DOH at official ng PhilHealth kung paano yung pag-deliver at pagbayad nitong more than 60 days na hindi babayad. Pero yung iba, pagka less than 60 days, under process pa yun. So may certain amount din. So very important, maibayad yan. Kasi kailangan ng ospital yan, whether public or private, pambayad ng kuryente, tubig, pansweldo ng personnel, pambayad dun sa medical supplies na binili nila sa supplier, para tuloy-tuloy ang serbisyo ng ospital. Hindi mo maaalis na pag ospital, di ka nababayaran ng utang nung dapat magbayad sa'yo, ay, papahinto mo na yon, di ba? To cut the losses.
Sir, possible ba yung tinatanong ni Congresswoman Kim po na itigil muna yung pangungulekta because of the budget of PhilHealth?
It seems, sabi niya, from the amount of money in reserve and in investment of PhilHealth, baka pwedeng mag-pause kasi nga meron kang malaking amount in investments. So, ang nire-require lang naman ng batas para a certain number for reserve fund. Lampas-lampas na doon kasi.
Are you amenable to this?
Of course, I'm amenable. In fact, I'm amenable to paying muna yung mga utang. Diba? Kasi yung premium, yun yung source naman ng pambayad. So to me, tuloy yung premium pero dapat mas mabilis yung bayad kasi mas marami ng pera.
Sir, kaya ba in 90 days? Kaya bang bayaran yung mga arrears ng mga sinasabi ng mga kanita in 90 days?
27.
Possible?
27
billion.
Possible siguro yan, basta gawin nila possible.
Kasi TCPM method ang gagamitin daw, sabi ni President Manny Ledesma. So, of course, 80% of those will be paid. Tapos 20% yung mga good claims.
Aralin pa, good or bad claims.
Amenable po ba yung hospital sa DCPM?
Kung tatanggap yung hospital ng ganung method na may retention lang, tapos bayaran nila 80%, bibilis.
Isa pang naging question kasi na-raise dito ni Kong Garin nung budget hearing, yung pagiging public health consultant ni Doc Donnie Liachon. Nag-react kanina si Doc Liachon, kanina sinabi niya parang hindi na dapat tahimik na lang daw siya dito. Pero of course, ang daming naging questions about Liachon's appointment as consultant. Given his history with the response of the past administration, your thoughts?
So I've talked to Dr. Liachon and he said, I'm willing to be a volunteer consultant. Andun sa statement niya. So he reverted back to a volunteer consultant without pay. So tumutulong lang siya sa pamahalaan with whatever expertise he has. So to me, tinanggap ko yun. So pinabago ko na yung kontrata niya. So as per recommendation of Congresswoman Garin, na dapat dumaan sa proseso, you're going to hire a consultant na use government funds. Wala tayong government funds na ibibigay kay Dr. Liachon. At yung volunteer basis niya, tulong niya sa akin bilang secretary na non-communicable disease.
This is the same thing po with the other consultants, like for example, Dr. Salvana.
Dr. Salvana, from the very start, ayaw niya magbabayad. Volunteer talaga siya. He's an expert. He has his own practice and everything. So, tuwa ako doon. Kasi nagkasama kami sa COVID-19. So, nung sinabi ko, HIV ang pinapaayos sa akin ng presidente, ikaw ang global expert eh. Siya ang sikat eh. Sabi ko, tulungan mo ako eh. Pumayag siya.
Will there be
Kaya
more?
nandito siya, inimbitahan ko siya mag-attend dito. Pumunta naman.
Will there be more consultants po ba under your term regarding sa iba pang aspects ng disease?
Nag-iisip pa ako yung mga madaming problema kasi mabigat pala ang trabaho ng Secretary of Health. So, kailangan natin, kung nag-iisip ako sa nursing, kumuha din ako ng consultant. Kasi isa sa malaking crisis yan sa mga nursing experts. Although nag-create na ako ng National Nursing Advisory Group of Technical Experts. Ito yung mga head ng PRC, head ng Philippine Nurses Association at iba yung pang organization para isolve yung problema natin sa lack of nurses.
Sir, sa ibang yesterday...
HIV naman.
Oh, yeah, sir.
HIV naman,
Sir,
please.
yung yesterday and today, parang may smog makapal, no? So, nagpapatanong na yung office, what are the dangers of prolonged exposure sa smog? How can the public keep themselves safe?
So smog is a combination of mga pollutants in the air and they can cause permanent damage sa ating lungs through deposition sa mga alveoli or air sacs natin. So ang protection dyan, kung mataas ang smog or dust and particles, mag-mask. Actually, mag-mask. So alam niyo na yun, kung maghihintay ka dyan sa EDSA, ay binubugahan ka ng mga usok, mag-mask kayo. May baon naman tayong mga mask, di ba? Magsuot ka ng mask in areas na mataas yung ano. And of course, meron tayong programa dyan sa smog. Meron kami ni Casing Niuduto na magkakaroon tayo ng bike advocacy. We will have a national bike day and we will advocate everyone to have biking once a day to work. Pati ako magbabike.
Talaga, sir.
Papunta from Quezon City to my
Una namin yun,
Una natin yan. Tama ko kayo, mag-bike din kayo.
Kasi of course, mapunta na tayo dito sa Summit. Of course, sinasabi nila tumataas ang kaso ng AIDS. Ano po yung latest figures natin sa HIV AIDS? And are we alarmed po ba sa latest figures na nakikita natin?
Yes, I am alarmed. Last year, the new cases per day were 22 on the average per day. This year, we were logging 50 new cases a day. And what is more alarming is ang babata, 15 below 18, yung mga new cases, we're getting as young as 15 na positive. So, sabi namin, this is an adolescent health problem. So, mukhang dapat itutok natin yung pag-educate about HIV, even sa DepEd, and where the kids are, even younger, para malaman nila yung risks of getting this disease. And then the next one is, matest natin sila, para kung nag-positive sila, may gamot eh. Pag hindi ka naggamot, diretso ka sa AIDS eh, namamatay sila. Pero pag yung gamot na bibigay, they live normal lives, yung persons living with HIV.
We have 7 years, sir, before 2030. Yung 95 targets are global targets. Sa atin sa Pilipinas, will we be able to somehow...
I have to assess, no? Kasi right now, we're trying to stave off the increase in new cases. So yun yung kailangan. So our target is really how do we stop the increase of new cases? And we know the geographic locations, some urban centers have a higher incidence than others. Although other parts, other islands meron din. So awareness, help of the media to really educate people na may HIV dyan, how not to get HIV.
Thank you, sir.
Last question.
Yeah.
Availability ng mga gamot, antiretroviral drugs. Of course,
as
naging
of
big
now,
issue yun eh.
Yes, because of the estimates nga. Kasi remember, bumili tayo ng mga antiretrovirals, 22 new cases a day lang last year, 50 nagdoble. So pag dumami yung napapositive, siyempre magkakaagawan ng case. Number 2, yung distribution. Kailangan ma-improve namin yung distribution. I discovered some hubs nagkakaubusan. So yun yung lumabas sa news. Apparent shortage, but actually there is nasa main hubs, nasa distribution. So it's correcting the distribution problem na pag pumunta dun yung person living with HIV, din yung mga available medicine. Kasi hindi nabibili yan sa Yung HIV antiretrovirals is not purchased in the over-the-counter in the drug. So even with a prescription, it's only supplied by the government. So that's one way we try to control it and register everyone. So we need to increase yung procurement, number 1. Tapos marami naman nagtumutulong. The Global Fund is one of them. So huwag silang matakot. Kung kukulangin, tutulong sa atin yung ating mga international partners like the Global Fund and Shell Foundation.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.